Well, the injuries are piling up. We've lost a key player for an extended time, but I really don't care about that because today it is the French Cup quarterfinals. And I think we have a decent chance of a good showing. Then again, in situations like this, I tend to be the eternal optimist until I'm not. My name's FM19, and this is the Return of Gloria with SC Bastia, episode 30. So this is what we're looking at injury-wise. We already knew about Hugo Mariano. Frank Diallo got injured on international duty while playing for Togo. He is out. It's a calf hamstring strain. It's one of those, could be done tomorrow, could be done in 6 months, who knows. Vincent Bezecourt is in much the same boat. He has a calf strain. He's out between 12 days and 4 weeks. Tom Blanchard, who is my very good prospect at advanced midfielder, it's a tight calf. He should be out for another couple of days. It's mildly frustrating. Since we last met, we've been on a really good streak. We haven't lost a game in a while. We've had a couple draws, which have been not exactly questionable, but not exactly unearned either. After beating Reims in the French Cup 11th round, we were away at Roosevelt in football, and we beat them 3-1. Almeida, Burstbelt, and Knezovic with goals. We were then home against Jacchio in the derby, and we drew with them 2-2. Yeah, fairly decent-sized crowd for that one, almost 11,000. Knezovic a 9th minute goal, Frank a 45th minute goal. But they clawed the drawback. It was a fun game to watch. I just wish we could have pulled it out. We were then away at Béziers, and we beat them 2-0 thanks to a Jeremy Santini goal and a Vincent Bezecourt goal. And then we were away at Valenciennes. This was a game we probably should have won. We just could not put anything together in the second half. Frank scored a goal, Knezovic scored, and they equalized right before the half. And just we couldn't put anything together in the second half. I'm not quite sure why. Today, though, we're playing Nantes in the French Cup quarterfinal. It is 4 days after our game at Valenciennes. We don't exactly have the healthiest squad, but I don't think Nantes has the healthiest squad either. Let me check something out here real quick. I take that back. They seem to be kind of healthy. I could have sworn they had a game not too long ago. They must have rescheduled because I don't remember it looking like that. They didn't have, what is that, almost a week plus in between, but... Okay, well, the eternal optimist in me is now dead. We're going to lose. We're going to get stomped. Fingers crossed, we can make it look respectable. So, I'm going to set the best 11, check the reserves, and we'll be back with the French Cup match against Nantes in just a sec. Well, we are away at Nantes. I would have thought we'd have been the home side, but I guess not. We are playing our 4-3-3. Adriano in goal, Brigado Almeida's I still can't pronounce his last name. Sayanati and Sasha as the defensive back four. Appen is the defensive midfielder behind Bernade and Parent. Knezovic and Istria up top as the attacking midfielders, and Frank as the lone striker. Knezovic doesn't play the left all that well. He's a fairly decent inside forward. With Frank being out, my next best player on the left side is Polo. When I put him up there, the square went really, really bright red. I put Knezovic there, it was red, but not as bright. So Knezovic plays on the left. Well, we're not exactly the healthiest squad in terms of conditioning, but everybody's above 90%. However, this is the opening highlight, and they're moving it around. Well, okay, Appen took it away, lumps it into space. I'm okay with that. Starting the game off balanced, just to... And Sasha picked up a yellow card. Just to kind of see what happens. Nantes with the throw-in. Centellas to Samuel. Loses it, but runs it down. Passes it to Castaigne, and his shot is over the crossbar. Well, a half hour in, it has been all Nantes. 8 shots, 3 on target. We've had 1 shot, but, will we get another miracle goal like we had against OGC Nice? We shall have to wait and see. We're getting yellow cards by the bucketful, though. Istria. To Parent. To Bernide. Up to Knezovic. Back to Parent. Over to Frank, to Istria. And he takes the shot, but he skies it high. That looked like it was going in for a minute, and the ball got a lot larger, which means it's going very, very high. Coming up on halftime. Well, 12 shots, 7 on target for Nantes, but only no clear-cut chances. They had the one Warderwood hit, though, which I did not see. That must have happened. Well, it couldn't have been that important because they didn't show it. Boschilla with a free kick, sends it in, Appen knocks it down. Rangier is going to run that down. Back to Callas on the left. Sends it in, but it's knocked away. Mavropanos gets it, passes it all the way out to Bastia, but Knežević intercepts. I don't know what he's doing, but he sends it up into space. Kalas runs it down, sends it to Evangelista, who feeds Bastia, but he hits the post. Bounces off Adriani, who couldn't recover it, and goes out for the Nantes corner kick. Bastia is going to send it in, and it's headed over the crossbar. I didn't see by who. Mavropanos, probably. Coming up on 60 minutes. We're going to make a couple changes here. No is going to come on for Sasha. Altair is going to come on for Sayanati. We're going to leave the other guys on. Centellas with the throw-in to Bastia. Oh, almost dispossessed Samuel. To Ranger, and they score. That was nice. I thought we had it stopped, but maybe not. Oh, look at that weather. That's horrible. Bastia was almost dispossessed, but he managed to get around. Samuel headed it down. Ranger just volleyed it off the bounce. That's a well-earned goal. You know, and frankly, if that's the only one they score, I'm not unhappy, but I'm not pleased either. Last 15 minutes of the game, we are going to go to the attack. We're going to switch the formation up. Kneževic's going to go back to the advanced midfielder. Bernid's going to come off. Baptiste Petroni's going to come on. He's a youth player. He's a winger. But he's better than Polo. Frankly, he's much more match fit than Polo is, too. A corner kick in. Bastia. Dzwoniewski bounces it off the players a couple of times. The highlight ends. Only 4 minutes of extra time. Bastia with a free kick. Kalas sends it above the goal. Altair, last chance, guys. Out to Istria. Crosses it in. No one runs it down. The goal. That's the game. 28 shots, 11 on targets for Nantes. 3 shots, not on target for us. Well, we played the game I wanted to play. We just did not get a lot of chances. Certainly fouled plenty of times. I don't know. I'd like to think we had a chance to beat them. But not with just 3 shots and none on target. I'm going with the underdogs thing, but I'm not real happy with it because we should have tried harder. Taking a look at the standings, we are in 7th place with 50 points. First in goals scored, 54, 37 goals allowed is good for 8th best. 61 yellow cards, 4th highest. Frank has 19 goals. Frank Diallo has a 7.22 rating. Should probably rename them Frank 1, Frank 2. I think what we're going to do, I'm just going to play till the end of the season. Our last 3 games are Red Star, Sochaux, and Clermont. Red Star's in the drop zone. Sochaux is near the drop zone. Clermont is, they're not in a relegation fight per se, but they could be. So if somehow we manage to sneak up into 5th place or higher, we're in the playoffs. And back promotions would be a bit much. I don't know. If that's a possibility, we'll come back for that. Failing that, even if it's not a possibility, we'll come back for the Clermont game for sure. Play that out, then do an end-of-season review, and start planning for next season. We didn't exactly give them a good battle, but we held, we bent, we only broke the one time, and it was well played, it was well earned. Nantes earned the victory. We made them work for it. Maybe not hard, but we made them work. And there's no shame in that. We got a lot farther than I thought we would. You know, the board always expects us. The board always expects us to get to the 10th round. We've gone past that a couple of times. We got to the quarterfinals twice now. So, as the team gets stronger, the guys develop more. We should start making our way a little bit further up. But you know, quarterfinals, it's not bad, and the money was nice too. So, if you liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I'll answer them as fast as I can. My name is FM19, and you've been watching The Return of Gloria with SC Bastia, episode 30.